Hockey friends and families, we are heading towards the end of the season, which means a lot. The playoffs, the postseason, and of course, your favorite evals and tryouts. And we always like to let you know that our title sponsor, NHL Sense Arena, has some great solutions for you to help. It helps to train hockey IQ. It's not just another training tool, right? It's not just something you're going to leave in the basement. The kids love to use it. My kids love to use it. My son, who is a goaltender, uses this to get ready to play in his games. And he has told me that this has helped him dramatically, not just prepare for the game, but to see the puck better, to feel better on the ice. You know, whether it's that or Hockey IQ via their Dangle Pro system, which we've done a lot of videos about, or their Game Flow system for goaltenders, it's really become part of both of my kids' routine to get ready to play. They're more confident, they feel more prepared, and they're just less overwhelmed when the game speeds up, which is something really cool. So we know you hear about this before every episode. If you're still on the fence, just note that now is the lowest price of the year that they do. It's $299 for an annual plan. That's $25 a month for all their skater and goaltender drills. No matter what your kid plays, there's something in this system for them, and they're always adding new stuff. I know they have something coming out in March, which is really exciting. Check it out. Again, go to nhl.sensearena.com/OKPH. Again, nhl.sensearena.com/OKPH, and use the code OKPH for an extra $25 off that already discounted price. NHL Sense Arena, always looking out for you, looking out for us. Take a minute, check it out. It'll be worth your time. And then come back here and enjoy this episode of Our Kids Play Hockey. Hello, hockey skaters and goalies around the world, and welcome back to another edition of the Ride to the Rink. It's Lee and Mike with you today, and just happened to have two Olympians with us. Hayley Scamurra and Hayley Winn are with us today, and I'm going to allow the Olympian to interview the other Olympian. This is the coolest thing ever. I'm gonna watch this episode today. But Hayley, why don't you go ahead and ask a question of Hayley Winn, and we'll let the kids listen.
All right, Hayley, if you could go back and give advice to 10-year-old Hayley Winn, or any girl dreaming of the national team, what would you tell them about development, mindset, and enjoying the ride?
I think I would tell them to, one, obviously just have so much fun. That's what it's all about, and that's what keeps you playing for as long as you do. If you don't have fun with it, then it's going to be a short ride. And have confidence in yourself. Know that you have amazing skills and abilities, and you have those for a reason, and to be confident in those. And I think just obviously continuing to work hard every day. And I think that comes with loving what you do. If you love it, and it's easy to work hard every day and continue to kind of, put the work in and do the extra stuff. But as long as you're enjoying it. And again, that leads to having confidence in your abilities.
Hey, Hayley. Oh, go ahead, Mike.
No, I'm just going to say, if as a 10-year-old, what's something you do, like a habit you have now as a pro and an Olympian, like a habit you have now that you wish, I wish somebody would have gave me that advice when I was 10 years old. Like, what's something you would draw out that one of our, listeners or players could take and say, oh, I'm going to fast track my development and take Hayley's secrets a little earlier in life?
Yeah, to be honest, the first thing that comes to mind is like, hockey isn't your identity. I think when I was 10, it was totally my identity. And I just wanted like my whole life to be hockey. And obviously a huge part of my life is, but it isn't your identity. So if you have a bad game, it doesn't mean you're a bad person, or, you have a bad day. Like you just had a bad game, or if you had a bad practice, same thing. So I think just knowing that hockey can be such a big part of your life, but it doesn't have to be your whole life. And you can still like do other things. You can still play other sports and have other hobbies. But yeah, I think that would be my biggest thing.
So one follow-up from me, and we can talk to 10-year-old you, 12-year-old you, 17-year-old you in this one. You did such a great job on our big episode this week, talking about, giving yourself the space to rest, giving yourself the downtime, right? I think for teenagers specifically, there's this belief that if I let down mentally for 1 second, I'm going to lose my drive and I'm not going to make it. Could you maybe talk to that kid for a second about rest and recovery are pretty important, and you probably won't lose your drive as long as you're not getting lazy?
Yeah. No, when I was younger, it was exactly that. I was like, if I'm not literally thinking about hockey 24/7, I'm like, I'm distracted and I'm not going to make my goals and all this stuff. And, even when you get high school and college and you have time to hang out with friends, I'm like, well, should I really hang out with friends? Like I could be getting better somewhere. So I think just giving your body time to rest. I know like Sam's and I have talked about this all the time. Usually when you take a day, you come back so much better after your rest, and you think it's going to kill you to take 3 days off the ice. I probably didn't take 3 days off the ice until I was like graduated college, because I was just go. And you take 3 days off the ice and you come back so much better. And it's just, it also prolongs your career. You know, the hockey, it's so hard on your body, and you don't feel it when you're 12, but you know, all of a sudden you're in college and you want to play for 10 more years. And it's crazy to think about, you know, the long run, but you have to think about the long run and what's going to kind of help you play this game as long as you can. And that's definitely prioritizing, you know, your rest and recovery.
I love it, Hayley. I appreciate you giving us a few minutes of your time. I know you're very busy, both of you. And thanks so much for coming on the show today.
Yeah, thank you so much. It was awesome.
All right. You've been listening to Two Olympians and Two Schmoes on the Our Kids Play Hockey Network. Kids, remember, wherever you're at in your hockey journey, we believe in you. You should too. We'll see you on the next ride to the rink, everybody. Take care.